Hello friends, this is Brain from GameBrain.media, and we're going to play Red Dead Redemption because we have been doing it. And I haven't played it in a while. A couple weeks, I think, since I made the last video. And there's my horse, Rachel. But what I want to do is call down the air balloon. And I figured out that you got to walk up to it and just press E. Boom. Now I'm in it. Now I hit the gas. Usually I was running up to it while I still had the shift key pressed, and I was having troubles getting in and out of this thing. I think you need to keep your finger off the shift button, keep your finger off the trigger, and get her done. So let's go to the map real quick, and we'll see that in our last episode we came down the eastern border from the north to the south. We started off up here in the 11 o'clock position. We went across the northern border. Then we came down the eastern border. We got caught up right there in that island, shot at, and had to crash a couple times. And then we made our way over here to Saint-Denis. And we are going to launch from here. And honestly, I don't see much in the way of... I'm just going to go ahead and throw a waypoint there. I honestly don't think we're going to be able to get there. I think it's going to make us snake up the river, but who knows? Maybe there is something across the river there in this dead zone, in this peninsula where the hand is flagging you right now. So we're going to get on that, find that marker on the map, and basically we're going to pour the power on and just head in that direction. Now, once I get to a specific elevation, or a good elevation,
it ain't been this snow in a long time.
Go ahead and rotate around, give you a view of Saint-Denis. It is... Oops, what happened? Oh. Autosave, Brout Bouncing Boy, do you want to overwrite? Yeah, it's going to do autosaves on top of my existing. Okay, fine. So anyway, we have the prison island out there. We have a bunch of ships in the harbor, and we have a dirty, nasty shipping and factory industrial age, and not quite industrial age. What would this be called? But man, I mean, look at the smokestacks and the pollution here. This is just gross. After all that pristine wilderness and wonder up north, here we are down south. Cities, yuck. You might be able to tell by now that I am not much of a city fan, not a city boy. Not necessarily a redneck hillbilly country boy either. Grew up in a cornfield. Grandfather was a dairy farmer. My dad was in the army. He got lucky in 1960 in the army and was put in a group because of his ASVAB scores, I guess. Put into a group where they were using these newfangled computers to keep track of inventory, and every enlistee and every product the U.S. government issued to that individual had a number. Everything was tied back to that dog tag. So, guy got a set of fatigues. He got a footlocker for the barracks. He got assigned a blanket. He got a dress uniform. He got assigned a weapon, a sidearm, a rifle and a sidearm, a belt, the whole 9 yards. Every single item that guy was given was to be returned when he quit or died, or when his enlistment was expired. So my old man started working on some of the first computers that the government used. Well, I guess not. They were using them prior to that, but this is where they were like, where the civilian meets the government in the newfangled computer age. So since 1960, he was in the computer industry. I guess he spent a little bit of time as a repo man and working for different companies, doing different things, like accounting, inventory, as they used the IBM mainframes of the day. All right. Well, we have reached quite the nice elevation, and you can see Saint Denis back down below us. We're not seeing billows of black smoke anymore. We were down in the thick of it, but now it's, you know, not showing us that. And I imagine that's because of maybe my volumetric graphics settings, but I got them set pretty damn high. Showed that in an earlier video, so we should be seeing everything, man. I like this view. Looking out over the wilderness, that is phenomenal. And to be somebody flying in this day and age would have just been phenomenal, right? So there's, looks like railroad tracks leaving Saint Denis, running past some farms and towns. There's the river. Huh, I wonder what that area is. Don't know that I've ever been that way. But yeah, not. Uh-oh! I think maybe I hit the maximum height. Looks like my rig is still moving forward, isn't it? Oh, I'm a snail's crawl. I have the forward button. I'm hard pressed on W. Alright, let's take a look at the map. We might be... Oh, we're not even in the dead zone. Wow. We are not even close yet to going into this, you know, just beige cloud. I think that I'm probably just tapped out in elevation. Could be that I've stonewalled against an invisible barrier. Or I hit maximum elevation. And that's what that flash was that I saw. So if I look at him sideways, yeah, I'm still moving forward, dude. Yeah, and you can see in the mini-map I'm progressing across all the little different topographical stripes. Alright, we're about to cross a gray item. Don't know what that gray stripe was that we just crossed. Maybe that was that trail? No, that's the wrong shape. That's odd. Oh, it could be also that... Okay, so here's it with our elevation. Over here to my left is... Yep, is the peak that we just... Basically, that's the peak. I'm guessing. Like, I pointed it like a little butte. A little hump along the shore. And now, oh no. Okay, so there we go. That was that trail, maybe. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. But now it's showing me that I'm off above the water, which, you know, kind of seems true. Let's turn the camera this way. Then it looks like I'm over the land. But yeah, it's really hard to be able to see straight down and recognize exactly where I am, where I was. But we're just gonna keep on sailing here. Gonna turn this thing sideways. Keep my eye on that mini-map. Make sure that we are making forward progress. Damn. The world sure is pretty from up here. Can't see the black smoke from the factories and the trains and the horse. Can't smell the horse poop from the carriages and the wagons through town. So I'm just like staying off the gas right now, hoping that by descending, I mean, I'm clearly moving forward. And now I'm gassing it. Not moving forward any faster. I just don't want to be up at such a high elevation that I can't see what's going on down on the ground. So let me have a look at the map, and oh, look at that. Well, we are heading right into the beige mass here. Here's our character in our little air balloon, trying to beeline it over to this waypoint, and we will find out. We might have to fly all the way around that peninsula to get over here to the, what would that be, about 7 o'clock position on the map? Maybe 8 o'clock? Yeah, 7 o'clock. So, carry on, Wayne. Seems like when you're pouring the fire to it, you move forward faster. It might be, what's the word? Not deceptive. It just might be hard to figure out or discern. So, man, I'm looking up ahead, and there is a beautiful looking canyon and what would that be called? A plateau up ahead, cut out by the canyon. But is that actually land that you could drop on, get the horse, and go for a ride? Would there be any people? Would there be animals to hunt? The world may never know. Well, yes, because we're looking for the 3 licks, or how many licks does it take to get the center of Tootsie Pop? We're going to keep flying until we find out. It does look like we are unfurling that beige peninsula that I mentioned on the map. Wow, we are going so damn slow, though. Wow. I mean, I can clearly see land in front of me, to the left and to the right. So this beige peninsula that I'm running this mouse on right now. Oh, look, there's words that would unfurl. Oh man, I mean, is that just a huge body of water? Well, I'll jump back in the balloon, take a look off to my right, and that might just be a big body of water. FLA something. Yeah, it is. It's just a big body of water. Well, let's get going over this way so we can uncover what that says. Then we will return to our previously scheduled program. And did you see that? I just caught a big, weird, bright red flash across the screen, like I passed through some kind of barrier. Man, I'll tell you what. There's Blackwater, and there's roads. There's some islands. Yep. I'm gonna continue flying forward until that unlocks. I mean, there's the islands. Let's see. Where's Blackwater? I guess that's it. Right off the nose of my my basket. Then here's I don't know, some kind of water inlet. I don't see, what did I say, roads? RHODES. Oh, Braithwaite Manor is over there. Okay. Roads is telling off in the distance. There's Braithwaite and there's Blackwater, but from where I'm at, I'm probably not even looking at Blackwater. Yeah, maybe I am. Let's try to get our bearings on these islands. Man, we're just, look, it shows us to be hovering over the edge of the, yeah, okay, we're hovering right over the edge. So, oops, that plantation that I'm looking at down there is Braithwaite Manor. Don't really see the manor house, but I do see an orchard. See the barn. Another barn. See that little gazebo where we talked to that girl? Well, where Arthur talked to the girl. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, so I guess that's got to be Blackwater up ahead. And there's a little spit of land, and then the river going up on all those plateaus, or all those cliffs. I just want the map to show me the words that are in this area. The FL... what? What is that? Alright, man. I'm going to go ahead and put a marker out there. Yeah, I'm heading the right way. I'm just going there stupidly slow. I was going to try to shortcut it. Oh, I'm just going up. I'm not going forward. I am absolutely pushing forward. Okay, I am going forward ever so slightly. You can see it in the mini-map. Yep, I'm passing through some of the topos, even though they're underwater. So, I guess what I'm going to do is get up here, try to keep my bearing on that, what is it, waypoint? Not a marker. Yeah, I'm moving forward, making progress. Even if I let go of the gas, so I begin to drop, I'm dropping in a forward direction. Oh, rats, just remembered. I got the sprinkler going in the garden. 11 more minutes, and I'm going to have to take a quick break to run outside, rearrange the sprinkler. It's going to be hotter than blazes for 5 days with no rain in sight. So that's going to be a bummer. My corn has started to tassel, and I got some silks starting to pop out of the stalks. A silk turns into a cob of corn. And the tassel on top has pollen, and that pollen has to blow down in the wind or drip down or fall like dust particles of magic onto those tassels. Each tassel is connected to an ear of a kernel of corn on the corn cob. Absolutely mind-blowing. You can go to YouTube and check out some videos on corn cob silk or corn cob tassel fertilization, silk fertilization, stuff like that. And you're just going to be blown away. Like, nature is so freaking awesome. I never in my life knew, my whole life, I've been cleaning corn my whole life, but what the hell were the silks from? Well, I just recently learned since I started growing corn. My mom and dad grew corn when I was a kid, but never had YouTube. Even though my dad was a farmer, he never put it together that, never taught us that the tassels are like sperm, and the silks on the cobs are like eggs, and those sperm have to hit the tassels and fertilize them to create kernels that grow on the cob. Otherwise, you will get a cob, but you're going to get no kernels of corn on it, I think. Yep, nature is awesome. Alright, so that was Flatiron Lake, and clearly we didn't go far enough to unlock much of it, but we're going to head down here towards Thieves Landing now. And, man, is that going to be as far? Well, no, it looks like there's something down here that we can get to, because there's, stuff written on the map. T-I-N. We're going to find out what's ahead. I really don't think that any of that stuff, even though it's amazing country over there, that's just some beautiful land, I don't think that's any place that the game has populated with people. However, that's Blackwater right there, and then up ahead is going to be some other stuff. So we're aiming at that marker. waypoint that I set. And we've only got about 8 minutes to bear in that direction. Then I'm going to have to take a timeout, go reset my sprinkler in the garden. Should only take a minute or two. Well, okay, it'll take 5 minutes. That was a phone call, not the alarm. One of my buddies. I'll pick him up later. Yep, I am freaking digging this world. Man, what a world. Once I get done with flying around the world and trying to expose all the different country, I don't know what there is left for John to do after, oh, spoiler alert, after Arthur's death. You begin playing as the character John. And Arthur left you a ton of money, and you got your share of, well, you got Dutch's money, you got everybody's money. I got 20 grand, man. And in that day and age of this game, big money. You guys got big money. Ah, he's calling me on my other phone. Oh, cool. So, we were looking at the canyons cut by the river over there on the left before, and I see that big plateau now. But off in the distance, we have some serious plateaus and canyons going on, don't we? Man, I'm going to try to fly down there. Oh, look at this river. This river has cut some cliffs. The erosion is spectacular. Somebody's got a boat dock down there. I don't see that, that's probably occupied by any people that we can interact with. It might be, though. Oh, and look down below us. Oh, must be Quaker's Cove down there. And then we're coming up on Thieves Landing. We're going to fly up that, holy cow. We're heading to Armadillo, baby. All right, so I'm going to leave that marker where it is because I want to, boy, the river. I wonder if the river splits. If not, I'm heading inland. Nope, the river does not split. I am going to head inland, and I'm going to go over to that canyon with the spires. Aren't those called plateaus? Wouldn't that be a plateau? Maybe not. Doesn't have a big flat spot on the top. I'm sure there's some kind of a geologist name for that. Yeah, and we're no longer above land. I'm sorry, above water. You can see in the mini-map we are above the land here. Clearly we are above the land, but really it's weird and deceptive that we just came off the water and it's showing us on land here. And it looks like a big hunk of land in the mini-map before we hit another piece of water. But that could also be this weird elevation mind trick. Why are they not showing us the waterways on the mini-map? So yeah, there's a place down below with a boat and some houses. Let's see, if we look at the map, it's right above that curve. It's got to be Quaker's Cove. Okay, and then there's Thieves Landing coming up. And I have my marker set way deep in country. Now, actually, that looks really interesting. This little series of Stillwater Creek flows out of the river, comes down here and dead ends, and then it's just Stillwater. Huh. Okay, I'm changing my mind. We're going that way. Set a waypoint for that. Okay, no, we're not doing that because now I see it. Alright, you see the river, and then you see the bridge right off the head of my basket, and up there is Stillwater Creek, so I'm going to give that up, and we're just going to keep heading out towards, I think that was Armadillo Valley or something. No, Armadillo is a town way out here. Shenanigans? Or no, Hennigan's BT. Look, there's water right there. Okay, we're gonna I'm going to readjust and head down, following that water. This reminds me of a Grateful Dead song, one of my favorite songs of all time. What a long, strange trip it's been. Yeah, you don't want to hear me sing, but if you know the song, Sugar Magnolia is one of my other favorite Dead songs, but what a long, strange trip it's been. I don't think that's the actual title to the song, but that's the chorus. I think that song is Truckin'. Truckin', I got my feet tucked in. Yeah, pretty sure that's Truckin'. Man, I wish we could play music in the background and not get copyright strikes. It's like, come on, man. I'm not making money because people would be listening to the music. It'd be because we're chatting and playing games. Can you imagine if video game manufacturers, developers, publishing companies, whatever, outlawed streaming? I mean, what kind of idiocy would that be? It would just destroy the popularity and the sales of their product. So, oh man, I'm stuck. I'm just going straight up. I'm not moving forward. Alright, so I've repointed my basket, but I don't think I can head. Nope, I'm just completely come to a stone wall when I try to fly that direction. The topographical striations in the minimap are not moving. I am stagnant. So we can't go over into that valley with the spires. It looks like kind of like a Devil's Tower stuff. But let's see. Gonna have to rotate until I start covering some ground here. It looks like I'm moving now. Maybe not. Man, it looks like I am stagnant, dude. Might have to go up here to let's put our set our sights on that bridge up ahead. Well, okay, now there's two bridges. Okay, one bridge is directly below us right now. And if we look further upstream, yeah, okay, now I can see the basket moving quickly across the mini map. Oh, is that a waterfall down there? Let's go check out the falls. Looks like there's falls there, right at the rear of my basket. Let's see, right above John's head right now. That looks like a waterfall. But over here, right above John's head, looks like a waterfall. This river comes and drops off the end. All right, so there is the alarm for the sprinkler. So I'm going to pause this right here. I'm going to do a quick be right back screen. And whoops, there we go. BRB. All right, here we go. Had a what do you call it out there? Had an epiphany, maybe. Not really much of an epiphany, but had an idea that I'm going to run this sprinkler for 2 hours at each location. I usually have 1, 2, 3, 4 moves, 4 rows that I water. And eventually, man, I really got to pick up get a soaker hose. Actually, I need 3 of them. And they're like $30 a piece. So, I should probably get a soaker hose, hook them up, get a splitter, another section of regular garden hose to feed the oddballs. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would need 30, 60, 90. And then I could use some cheap $15 hoses, another $30. Yikes! A lot of money on a garden, but I mean, I know the value and the awesomeness of fresh backyard vegetables, food that you made or you grew, made. You know, I mean, I'm doing the care and feeding, a little bit of fertilizing, digging in the dirt, and it's kind of rewarding. just to see things actually grow. But man, I can't wait until I see some actual fruit and then get to eat them. When I was a kid, parents had a huge garden. So I've been through this, I've seen this, I know how awesome it is. Well, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was go play frisbee, go ride my bike, you know, go down and jump in the river, go swimming, go play go play baseball at the little league field, go toss the Nerf football around with some buddies, go skateboarding, go jump bikes over the dirt hills, go drag the go-kart to the viaduct and roll down the overpass. Alright, so now isn't that beautiful? Just what a phenomenal game. Right, doing a little screenshot action. Hey, sure is purty. Now, I couldn't go over to that one area a while ago that had the, yeah. I wonder if this is actually traversable. Over here is where I saw those Devil's Towers type things, those spires. But, oh, well, now look at this. What is that little gray dot coming up ahead of us on that trail? That looks like we just might have an opportunity to jump out, stretch our legs, ask a few questions. I wish I could zoom out a little further to get a better shot. Now see, there's some more spires up there in the canyon. Oh, and it looks like there's a building up ahead. Okay, now here's another little building and a raft. But off to my left, let's see, right above John's head is a building on a hill. Over there are some spires in a canyon that I'd like to go to. And then over here, just above John's head, is a little boathouse and a boat dock. Now, oh, there's a guy on the horse right above John's head. So that is an active trail. You can ride here. You can, oh well, okay, I assume you can because there are non-player characters here. It would suggest to me that this is a traversable area. Well, clearly it is, because otherwise they would block me and I couldn't run the air balloon around here if this was walled off with invisible barriers, right? Anyway, man, I really wish I could. I wish there was a magic key, like in Skyrim. There was a mod where you could press. Well, the key was assignable. You could press whatever damn key you want. You assign whatever key you want, but it would just poof. The HUD goes away. And then when you actually press the map button, poof, it just magically comes back on. And when you let go, it goes away again. The whole HUD. It is a spectacular mod. I would love to have a mod like that in every damn game. Even though I might be playing on a not the hardest level, like in Sniper Elite 5 recently, I played, and they just removed the entire HUD. There was no minimap. But you could open a map and set yourself waypoints and stuff. So, all right. Well, here's a place. It was shown as a gray dot on the map. Oh, we've already blown past that, and it looks like nobody's home. Nobody was there to for us to do anything with. So let's go ahead and try to cross this river. Oh, there we go. That looks like a good, looks like a church on a hill, doesn't it? Except I don't really see a bell tower or a cross, so maybe it's just a fortress. And, let's see, looking at the mini-map, I seem to be absolutely stalled. So, can't go any further that direction. Try going this way a little bit. Nope. I cannot cross this water. The water is a barrier. Alright, well, we will just keep on heading this direction. Oh, dude, I can't be on the gas and I can't be on the forward key when I take a screenshot. Damn, that's pretty though. Man, I can't wait to live somewhere with scenery again. Holy crap, I miss mountains, bro. I know there ain't nothing in the mountains. Well, there's wildlife up there and trees, you know, oxygen, carbon dioxide sucking nature. Oh, look at that. Now can we start cutting across? No. It doesn't look like I'm making any progress into that valley. Yep. I'm basically hitting the invisible wall, and it's in because I'm on the gas. Well, I am moving forward, dude. Somehow I got around whatever was there, keeping me from crossing that river before, and here we now can see this beautiful valley. If you've never been to Utah, Moab, Utah, and Arches National Park, absolutely 1000% recommend going. It is spectacular. It is mind-boggling. It is easy to hike. Well, you're going to be beat up and tired as hell by the end of the hike, but there's a simple loop trail for amateurs, beginners, you know, a couple guys like us, 4 dudes who hit that place and did a foot hike after 5 days. No, it was a 10-day vacation, so it was the last day of our vacation, and then we had a 1-day ride. So after 9 days, 8 days of dirt biking, well, we drove out. It took us a day too, so I guess we were on our dirt bikes 7 days straight. Colorado Springs, Moab, Utah, and then we took a side trip over. Oh, and then we went to Crested Butte, Cement Creek campground, and rode there. Rode over the mountains from Crested Butte to Aspen. That was fucking awesome. But yeah, it was spectacular. And I lost my train of thought. I was looking at the scenery here. Oh yeah, Utah, Arches National Park. The day before we left, we were like burned out on dirt biking, dude. And 9/11 had just happened while we were in a hotel in Utah. And it's like, oh my gosh, the world has changed, dudes. And this was the last day of our vacation, so instead of going riding, we were pretty much tapped out on the riding. And so we loaded up and we went to Arches National Park. Maybe that was between. Nope. That wasn't the last day of the vacation. I think we went to Colorado Springs first. Then we went to Utah. Then we went to Crested Butte. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was the best trip of my life. Gotta tell you. Kawasaki KDX 220R. Had a bunch of performance mod done by Jeff Fredette. I still have that bike. It was built in the year 2000. It is a model year 2000. It has had... Oh, look. Hey, there's a smokestack. Should we go? We may never pass this way again. Let's see how close we are to the end. And how far are we into the stream? I know it's on this... It's on this screen somewhere. There it is. 46 minutes so far. How far do we have to go? Oh, we're there. We are at about the limits of what it looks like they're going to let us do, except we should be able to go around over here to Armadillo. Should I go ahead and set down there, or should I just keep flying? Let's just keep flying west, and then we're going to hit a dead end, and we'll head north then at that point. And I'll probably restart the stream. Just keep things kind of like neat and organized. There's that waterfall we just blew through. Beautiful thing. Oh man, look at the... I am up so high that the horizon has become distorted. So let's see, how do I descend? Left control. Poof, here we go. going down, 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 going down. So yeah, Arches National Park was spectacular. It was much different than what we're seeing behind me now. But yeah, that just kind of reminded me of the whole Utah trip. Phenomenal. Highly recommend it. Go there, do that. Yellowstone, oh my god, another trip in my life. That was probably the trip of a lifetime. Is this incredible journey my son and I took from Green Bay, Wisconsin, where he lived. I picked him up and we moved to Irvine, California. On the way, we hit, let's see, Badlands, Deadwood, Mount Rushmore, not in this order. Mount Rushmore. Then maybe we went to wherever Rex, Wall Drug. We stopped at Wall Drug. Big whoop-de-doo. Didn't even buy a fucking bumper sticker. I was so unimpressed. Deadwood was pretty cool because they had a little street reenactment of a couple of cowboys in period costume. A couple of actors dressed like cowboys go out on the street, start screaming at each other, and have a shootout in the middle of the street. It was pretty hilarious. Yeah, Deadwood was kind of weird, or kind of interesting. We were gonna head over to Sturgis. Oh man, isn't this cool? What just a beautiful game, dude! I'm telling you, what the hell? If you haven't got Red Dead Redemption, I mean, and this is just, you know, flying around an air balloon. If you play the game, you're riding around on horses. You're running for your life. A bunch of bad guys are trying to kill you. You're a bad guy trying to kill a bunch of other bad guys, and sometimes good guys, and you know, save the damsel in distress and rescue orphaned children and steal horses and property, and it's just a non-stop romp, dude. It's really a great game. Highly recommend it. Anyway, back to yeah, trip of a lifetime was hitting the Badlands, Deadwood, Mount Rushmore, Hoover Dam, Vegas, and then we got to California. Some things happened, and we ended up coming home. Oh, also we hit Zion National Park and Bryce Canyon. Oh, and Grand Teton. It's right outside of Yellowstone. We hit Yellowstone, of course. Man, we really made it a fantastic trip to trip of a lifetime. Swear to God, just absolutely phenomenal. Yellowstone, of all those things, go to Yellowstone. It's right next door to Grand Teton. You can go up to Lover's Leap. It's a great, easy hike. Go to the Paint Pots in Old Faithful. We did all the normal kind of tourist stuff that we could jam into. I think we slept 2 nights in Yellowstone. So we were really only there 3 days. We drove in. We saw the buffalo and elk and moose and eagles and pronghorns and Jesus, it was just phenomenal. I can never say enough good things about going to Yellowstone. And then over at Grand Teton, Jackson Hole, much more of a tourist vibe. It's a little city village thing. But you can easily escape that and get out to some really, really immaculate managed trail system of our United States park systems. Love those park rangers. Thumbs up. High fives to anyone in that industry that is that kind of a conservationist and you know, some kid with a biology degree probably, but phenomenal. Go to Yellowstone, go to Grand Teton. The Grand Canyon, we hit that on the way back from California, heading back to Chicago. We went down. We went out on a northern highway. I think it was I-90. We came back on maybe I-80. I can't remember. Been a long time. But we went through New Mexico. What a bunch of nothing that was. I was not impressed with New Mexico as a state. But the Grand Canyon was mind-bogglingly cool. Bryce Canyon, Zion were spectacular. By the time we got, actually, that was at the tail end of having hit Yellowstone, Grand Teton, and all this stuff prior to that, like the Hoover Dam, Mount Rushmore, and we had done more hiking than I'd ever done in my life, man. And we went up and down so many staircases that are immaculately maintained, like I said, by the United States Park System. Up and down waterfalls all around what's it called? The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, something gorge. Anyway, dude, if you ever get a chance to visit national park systems anywhere in the United States, and many, many state parks are mind-boggling. Little gems that not many people know about unless you're local. You don't really hang out at the state parks. Now, in Illinois, where I grew up, we had the Kankakee River State Park. Now, we used the heck out of that state park. We were there all the time. Volleyball nets, frisbee, huge grassy fields, nice they mowed the grass, man. And we were out there flinging frisbees and playing, we didn't play frisbee golf, but we flung frisbees, and we had keggers, and we had cars with pickup trucks and gigantic Pioneer 100-watt home stereo speakers, and there were plug-ins and outlets for campus sites, and man, we partied our brains out at Kankakee River State Park. But there really weren't any phenomenal distinguishing features there. We did have Devil's Hole, and we had the Indian Caves. Ooh. The Indian Caves weren't really part of the park system. They were really just eroded limestone that some kids knew about along the river, along Rock Creek, and you know how kids go play. And we always had campfires and sleep outs or camp outs. Really, it's just, tell the parents we're sleeping over at a friend's house. And really, we went out and pitched a tent next to the river and went fishing all night and had a bonfire and drank beer. Yep, good times, living life, being a kid. Well, I guess there's Armadillo, and it looks like I can keep going. So that's as far as I can zoom out, but I guess I have to just keep going. I mean, I'm an explorer, and I'm going to have to keep going until it tells me I can't go any further. So I'm going to keep watching that mini-map, and I'm still making space. And what the hell? Oh, that's my reflection on the water. Isn't that bizarre? That orange in the water down below. It's such a great distance, though. Now, what is that? Right above John's head. There's a light in the distance. He just breathed out and his cold breath vaporized. At this elevation, I can imagine so. Oh, look, there's a campfire right below us. A building right next to us. Can we keep going? It doesn't look like we're moving forward on the minimap, but there's a smokestack right below us, so screw it. Let's go ahead and descend. A signal fire below us. Usually that's somebody who's going to ask you for help and you pull off a mission, and this would probably be a good place to stop. And on the next episode, I will be running the West Coast. Yeah, there's a camper down there. There's a guy next to that fire. Okay, let's go see what's up. Now, wouldn't that freak you out? You might have heard me coming with the fire.
Jesus. This here's my spot. Mighty late for you to be stopping by.
Alright, so I still don't know how to get out. I thought it was just don't press shift. Maybe I need to do forward and E? No. Double tap E? No. Shift and E? No.
Run away while you can.
Dude, really?
Listen up, idiot. Scram!
I can't get out of my damn...
I'll put one square between your eyes.
I don't like this guy much. I don't want to have to kill him.
Shit.
But I can't draw my weapon. I can't get the damn balloon to go back up in the air. Oh, get me out of here. Woo!
We're gonna get their fill of you, Dwayne.
Oh, dude, I just came down to see if you needed some help. I'm just a friendly stranger. And now you're gonna have to die. Didn't want to kill you.
You died real easy, friend.
Alright, what you got, boy? Let's see. I gotta get in the right position to loot this guy. Right? E. Loot him. Just came down to see if you needed some help, and look at you. Oh, I don't want to pick him up. Now, let's see. Alt should be my Batman vision. Doesn't look like there's anything here to loot other than that guy's personhood. And, you know, life. And here's his backpack. He ain't even got nothing on there that we can rip off. Ah, take some moonshine. But, let's see. Nothing else. Rest by the fire. I could craft and cook. Let's see. If I rest by the fire, is that going to change the time of day? Or do I have to actually camp here? Craft and cook or leave. Well, let's see. What do I have? All right. At least I'm going to get some nutrition. Get my guy powered up a little bit. That's all I got. Okay. Gonna walk up to it and just press E. Bam. That's the trick on getting in. I don't know how I got out. I don't think I'm gonna bother stopping at this town. Part of me thinks I should. But it kind of looks like a fort, like a military fort. Yeah, let's just fly over low and see if they shoot at us. They probably will. I see guards at the, see right above John's head, there's 2 guards at that gate. And then off in the distance I see a guy on that tower just above John's head. Like a sniper tower. It's not a prison. Kind of looks like a fort because of the walls, but holy cow, can you imagine building these? Something like this out in the middle of nowhere here. Well, nobody's shooting at me. It's a good thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Suddenly everybody turned red. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Get me out of here. No. Run away. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Duck, bro. Duck. Duck, duck. How do you duck? How do I make this joker duck? Dude, get the hell out of here. Shit, I'm gonna drop behind this cliff and try to fly the fuck away.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man, I thought if I got just over the edge, got down below it, Now, they wouldn't have a beat on me. They couldn't get the trajectory. Whew.
Damn it!
I gotta stay low to the ground, though, to stay off that cliff and beyond their trajectory. Hell. Now, is that just rocks out in the distance, or is that a town? Ah, that was Fort Mercer. Wow, look at that. It looks like I could keep going. Are you kidding me? Oh, is this maybe what I read about where there's parts of, down in the south, there's parts of, oh, wait, what's it called? The original Red Dead Redemption 1, like the first part of the game. All right, well, we've gone as far as we can go there. Let's see if we can just head straight. Well, I'm just going to go up to here. Right, parallel to Armadillo, and call it quits there, and then we'll run the western border from south to north and reconnect with our 11 o'clock position where we started. That will have, shown us basically the entire map. But, I mean, clearly there's a foggy area here around Flatiron Lake, but I'm pretty sure that there's not a whole lot of action that I missed there, right? Fort Wallace is up there, and this is a red zone, and now, well, I would say this Fort Mercer is a red zone, but I don't know why I would need to go there. What is that? That's a trapper icon. All right, I think that's probably going to be it. To get to this, Armadillo probably, I think, is like I said, the portion of this map that is a throwback to Red Dead 1. I might be wrong. Don't know. Thought I read it somewhere. But we'll carry on heading towards that marker. And let's see. Are we crossing the topo on the minimap? Yeah, but very, very slowly. I don't think we're going to be able to get there. So let's see on the map. Oh, look at that Mercer Station. Instead of setting the waypoint way out there, why Mercer Station? Look at that. There's Fort Mercer and then Mercer Station. So that's I'm guessing, there's train tracks, yeah. So Mercer Station would be what do you call it? A railroad station. Yeah, train station. Oh, there it is. I think, is that burned out building? Mercer Station? Doesn't look like it from here. Somebody just said stop, please. Somebody please help me. Well, I don't know who that's. Oh, that guy. The stagecoach. See, now, if we go down there, we can't land too close to him because we can't get out of the damn air balloon reliably, but we can go down there and get ourselves involved in this stagecoach robbery that I seem to be seeing. And will I be able to save my game right there? 7:14, so at 11:22 a.m. Yep, that's my current save. Okay, let's see if I can not land on the tracks. Yeah, Mercer Station looks like it's burned out. Okay, so now get out. I don't know how I did that. And I don't have my horse, so I don't have my rifles.
Dios mío. La caja está abierta.
Vaya. Pobre genio. Parece que ya no nos haces falta.
No, no.
Oh, dude. I wasn't fast enough to save that guy. Stagecoach driver's dead. Oh man, they're soldiers. They're dead. No, they're Spanish banditos. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it. Ah, well, look at this. What if we pick up the gun? Pick up a worn rolling block rifle and pick up the carbine repeater. No, not that one. No, I don't want to pick up the dude. Get rid of it. So frustrating. Okay, pick up carbine repeater. There's a horse. Some dude's hat. I'll go ahead and find me a new hat. Take the canned vegetables. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. Ammo. Whoops, come on, get back over there. Man, it's been so long since I played this game. There we go. Volcano pistol for the revolver, cattleman revolver. No, thank you. But I want that ammo in the back of the rig, and I can't get it. Guess I can't search the stagecoach. Can I pull this guy down and search him? Okay, I could steal the stagecoach, which I don't want to do. And this guy ain't got nothing I can steal. So, this is a bad scene, dude. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, what the hell's that? Looks like just a bunch of wildlife. Yeah, just a bunch of deer, antelopes. And then here is the burned out station. I don't see anything here of any value. And if I look at the map, it's showing me that I'm at Mercer Station. And, yeah, I probably don't want to doink around here much more. I guess I will just run this western coast in the next episode. Oh, that looks like a pretty short trip. So I'll probably do that after and in between some watering sessions of the garden. Just want to make a distinct separation on my southern border video and my western border video. So maybe I'll just go ahead and restart right now. All right. You'll see another video covering the western border, and we'll get this world tour done so that we can get on with playing, doing some more hunting and fishing with John. Really don't think I'm going to get myself into too many of these scrapes with stagecoaches, and I'll probably rescue the damsel in distress here and there. But you know, what am I going to do over at Fort Wallace? What's happening at Fort Wallace? It's red, and I need to go there and kill people. That would just be probably a bad thing, because you know your choices in this game add up. But I'll find out, right? Fool around and find out. This is GameBrain signing off on the southern border, heading for the western border, and we'll see you on the next stream. GameBrain is gone.